Welcome back to Elevate! The show's been on for 6 weeks. I hope you know what the title is. I'm Dustin Schreiben, the guy who always sits here. No one else has sat here and inspired you and told you jokes, so you should know my name. Anyway, there are going to be tips and challenges right here on the bottom of your screen to make you want to get up and do something. I guess it's the point. That's what we're trying for. So, today's going to be fun. It's about opera comedy and inspiration. We're going to test the comedy. I'm going to tell some jokes. Oh, hope this doesn't ruin my career. Here we go. Where does a dog go when he loses his tail? A retail store. Oh, guess the first one didn't hit. Next. I was trying to make a joke about trees, but I'm stumped. Oh, crowd goes wild. Who's laughing? Not me. Next. It took me a couple years to figure out the Deflategate. The Patriots stuck a 24-karat diamond ring in the ball to add some weight, then presented it to the NFL. People are like, where'd you get this? I don't know. Ask Kobe. It worked for him when he cheated. Sorry, Kobe. I know you're having a tough time with the Lakers situation right now. My bad. What sexual position makes an ugly baby? Ask your parents. That's too harsh. I don't know where we get the comedy from. Those jokes were really bad. I don't know how I'm going to be a comedian and have a comedy show if I can't tell any good jokes. Anyway, we're going to try to uplift this show a little bit. Today I'm going to bring back one of my favorite segments. Don't tweet, just see. Don't tweet, just see. It's self-explanatory. Don't tweet, don't use those Twitter fingers. Just see, just sit back and relax. It'll be a great time for you. Now, this first one's a little different because I did funny and embarrassing ones last time. I'm going to do a little more serious tweet. I will have funny and embarrassing ones throughout the segment, but this will be a serious one. This BS needs to stop now. Hashtag racism, hashtag this is America, hashtag Black Lives Matter. The reason I tweet this, I'm not even getting to the 99-cent Barbie story, you know, as the headline there. But the reason I tweeted this was because our nation is so divided in 2019. We need to come together. To me, it doesn't matter about the color of your skin, your sexual orientation, and I want to throw a quick shout out to Argue the One, who did a sexually fluid cast this season. Doesn't matter what gender you are, you can fall in love. If you haven't watched Argue the One this season, or any other season, go back and watch it. But guys, it doesn't matter about what someone looks like on the outside. Find what's about them on the inside, and I promise you'll live life a little better. This is funny. Why don't my tweets go viral? Don't explain it to me. They're good humor. Anyway, to set this tweet up in that little box there, Mike Tyson basically stands over somebody, and the guy basically gets up because I guess he's scared of him or whatever the story is. And I thought it was funny. Plays Old Town Road beat, asks me to keep my ears intact. Everything stays attached, like remix. It was good. You get like Mike Tyson bit someone's ear off. I don't want to bite my ear off. I've mentioned The Real as one of my favorite talk shows, so no shade against this tweet. Obviously, I've mentioned them as an inspiration in a prior episode. But I don't want people reading this tweet going on a date and saying, oh, spicier food equals spicier sex life. Like, no, you're going to be in the bathroom all night. Trying to give you some advice. Like, to me, and remember this clearly, spicier food equals no sex life and a loss of date. Like, I hope you didn't like your date because you're going to lose her, because you're going to have an embarrassing night in the bathroom, and you're not going to get any, so don't do it. Bad advice right now. Let this tweet speak for itself. Genius. You get it? I mean, we all know the most fire flow we've ever heard is Ice JJ Fish on the floor. It was a bob when it came out. We all jammed to it. And those dance moves, like, if there was an equivalent to Worst Chefs in America with Worst Dancers in America, he would be on there. So, obviously it's fire. I'm still having this bedtime thought. They're all on Impractical Jokers together, which is a great show, and they all have 1 million followers. Mind-blowing. They've rigged Twitter. Someone found out how to rig Twitter. It's out. Don't tell anybody. I'm the first one that found it. Last week was awesome, but I never want to forget about the main purpose of this show. Like I've mentioned before, I eventually want to interview entertainers on mental health and how they manage to persevere through adversity to make it to the top. I don't know what this motion is, but I guess it's the top. I want to have a safe place, an open floor discussion where these entertainers would feel comfortable sitting down with me and discussing something real, not like these interviews that are like, oh, upcoming tour, record sales, new album. Like, we want to hear something real. 2019 is about getting to know yourself, and if people understood celebrities struggle sometimes as well, it maybe could help someone get through a tough situation and say, hey, they're just like me. Honestly, guys, I really struggled choosing a song this week. I was going back and forth. I didn't really know what direction I wanted to head in, so I was laying in bed randomly shuffling through a playlist. So what song did I choose? It's time for Face the Music. Today, I chose Live in the Moment by the Empire Cats, featuring Justice Smollett and Yaz. Why did I choose this? It just reminded me to stay calm when I was in LA, zen out. I was getting ahead of myself and realized, despite the struggle, just to live in the moment and wake up a little. I'm in LA, people, realize what's around. Contrary to popular belief, things in entertainment don't come to fruition overnight. Honestly, which I knew before, coming here to LA, but it was hard to realize it sometimes when you see the end goal, and it's hard to stay focused while grinding. It's hard to stay in the moment. Find something positive in every situation, even though it may be tough. A casting role you don't want to do. A job you might have to work, just to pay the bills. A small bar performance. Things like that. Things that get you to the top, but you have to go through to get there. Recognize the process, and the end is closer than you think, I promise. I was like, damn, what am I waiting for? I moved to LA. It's time to change my life. Not only my life, my family's life, my friends' life, anyone who has helped me along the way and who will help me in the future. I feel like you can get complacent because huge dreams are really, really scary to chase, and the odds are obviously stacked against you, but anyone can achieve it with the right attitude and hard work. Here in LA, I always feel busy, always feel like I have something to do, which is a phenomenal thing. I did not come to LA, to not make something of myself. I could have just stayed home with all the plaid shorts, all the jeans, all the tractor days, If you haven't seen why I moved, check out my first episode. I'm not for a small town. This show takes work. My podcast takes work with my friends. We don't know what we're doing in LA. We named it that for a reason because we really don't know what we're doing. Writing songs takes work. Producing songs takes work, which is why I came out here. The process of making entertainment is a grind, but only the mentally strong will prevail. People will know who you are eventually if you believe in the product you have. Settle in life. Know what you want. I feel like Dr. Phil out here with his wisdom. Maybe I should have my own TV show. Don't settle for anything. Your career, love. Someone's going to settle for this because it's kind of a messed up product. But don't settle. To me, if you settle, you don't fully believe in yourself. Believe is the start of making your career. Trust me, guys. You can't fake it through this grind out here that I'm going through. I can tell you that. It might work for the first couple weeks, but eventually it will wear out. It's like a relationship. When you're in the talking stage, the honeymoon phase, you're all about it, but do you really like that person? It's kind of like your career or your product. Do you really like that product? Are you here for the right reasons? Believe in yourself, believe in your brand, believe in your show, anything you want to do, because the true passion is what's going to last. Thank you for watching Elevate today. As always, make sure you subscribe down below for new episodes every Tuesday. You don't want to miss this inspiration. You don't want to miss this bad comedy. Awkward comedy is how we put it nicely. Today was a good episode. We covered how Empire will help you stay in the moment, realize what is around you. We also had another fun segment with Don't Tweet, Just See. My Twitter game is fire, so you can't argue with that one. Today I'm going to continue sharing inspirational tweets. I love doing this. Today's tweet is from Gatto. He's on Impractical Jokers, and you normally see the humor side of him, but this tweet was very inspirational. People online can be mean, ignore it. People in life can be mean, ignore them. People in life can be kind, be one. Hashtag be kind, hashtag stay strong. I was like, damn, this fit with this episode really nicely. Ignore the hate and pursue the dream you want. The people who hate are the ones who are afraid to fail. I promise you that. Ignore them, stay in the moment, and don't let life go without any regret. People online can be mean, absolutely. I had people dislike my first video. What's up with that? Yeah, I'm calling you out right now, whoever did that. Who takes the time to dislike a video, especially for me, it was my first episode. I really never edited it before. It was my first talk show ever. And you're gonna dislike it? It was only a test run. Let me learn. Just rude. I know who did it. Someone who is sitting in their room or someone who's sitting in their basement who has confidence behind the keyboard. Because that's what they like to do. They like to be a troll. Be supportive. Don't be that person. Just be kind. Help out people when you can. I have said many times on the show that I want to give back when, I make it to a point when I can give back. I want to pay it forward. I will keep that promise to the day I die. Thanks for watching and see you next time. I'm weightless.